now. There we go. Okay, now we're live. Yes. Let me hit go live on that one. Mess with it. There we go. Ta-da. So yeah, I'm live. Haven't told anybody I'm going live. We'll see. We'll see how this grows today. Oh. Okay. So that, as far as I'm concerned, is done. It has some leveling issues. I'll play around with that later, but we're gonna shut that down and figure out what's next. So let's go ahead and power this guy down. There. Get rid of that. Get this network cable out of here. I kind of forgot this network cable is like tucked in there, Vince. Good to see you, sir. There we go. Should have got the Wi-Fi set up while I was in there, but ain't gonna matter because I don't got no Wi-Fi's. Should have put that bottom plate on now that I think about it. There's a bottom panel for this thing. Supposed to go in here and here, I guess. Like the anchor points are right there and right there. But that's all right. Yeah. I really don't have plans. I just kind of figured, we'll start up a stream. And so that's what we're doing. We're just firing up the old stream. Should take this Wi-Fi antenna here and stick it to something, huh? But we'll just tuck it in here out of the way. There. So how's Mr. Vince today? Who else just showed up? JPP, what's going on, man? Can't stay long. Going live in less than an hour about testing. Okay. Oh, so you're going live in about an hour? I didn't even realize you were going live today, man. I'm sorry, my bad. That's all right. I wasn't planning a stream anyway, so it's not like I really have big plans. I just, for giggles, thought I'd fire up a stream and you go live, and when I'm done, I'll pop over there, or when you go live, I'll be done and we'll all go over there. But yeah. No, I just, that should be pretty good, I'm thinking. I just wanted to tuck some stuff away. And this guy is now done-ish, or done-ish enough. Let me get that wiggled down so it doesn't move. There we go. All right, so we'll throw this in the car. Taking this one to work with me now finally, so I'll have this maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll save it for the weekend and have it here, but I think I'll probably take it to work tomorrow. But for right now, we'll put it here on the belt printer. And then I finally said the heck with it. I ordered a display because I had a $25 gift card for KB3D. So I ordered the HDMI display for that. I do need to order a 90-degree HDMI cable and a 90-degree USB as well. Got it completed. What did I see here? Hold on. It's all good. Going over yoking projects and having Killa Prince as a guest. Nice, man. That's awesome. Upcoming. Got it completed. Yeah, it's still got a little bit of a leveling issue, but I think I'm going to take it to work and that'll give me something to do at work, because I got a lot going on there. So. I mean, kind of, but not really. However, I do need to go and look up the parts for the Ender 3 that I need to finish for you. So let's go to Yagi. That's got the... see here, Ender 3. That's a Pro, right? No, Ender 3. Ender 3 Electronic enclosure. There we go. Let's look up a Electronics enclosure for the Ender 3. You want the one that we can use to go in basically underneath and in the rear? Or do we want the one, like one that can be mounted somewhere? Mad Cat's good to see you, man. How you doing? Trying to find an electronics enclosure for that thing. For the Ender 3 for JPP. Let's see here. Ender 3 series front panel with pie. This one's interesting looking. Let's take a look. For $2.10 for the file. But let's just kind of sneak through it real quick here. That part spins around, has a bottom enclosure. Not sure I like this one. That's one part of it. Here's the other piece of it. Then they mount in the front and then you run screws through it. And then here's the, I'm assuming the top covers. So, Shrimp Daddy, good to see you. How you doing, Martine? How is everything going? I'm just kind of looking for some Ender 3 enclosure parts. So we can put the Ender 3 in, since that one's running Clipper, which we haven't fired that thing up in forever, so it's probably got a shitload of updates. So let's grab the Ender 3 for JPP. The JPP Ender 3. The JPP Ender 3. Let's put this thing up here on the table real quick. Let's grab the electronics. All the electronics came out the rear. We have one display here. Plug in the cable for the display. Make sure there's nothing here that's going to short anything out. Wipe off the table real quick. Don't remember if I set up the Wi-Fi's or not, so let's just grab the Ethernet just in case. Got to grab a micro. There we go. Okay. We have the USB here. We can plug in and fire up the Pi. And then grab the power cable here to fire up the printer. Grab this, plug it in here, grab this, plug it in here, JPP. We're going to fire this thing up and see what updates it needs, you know what I mean? There we go. And then did I put a probe? Yes, I did. I did put the Pinda probe on it. That's right. We put the Pinda on it. It's got the NG extruder on it. It's got the little flippy flappy there. So we just need to get an electronics enclosure, either a rear mount or a front mount for the original Ender 3, not the Pro series. And then once this thing fires up, the display is not lighting up. I don't remember, did we get the display working? I thought we did, JPP, so that'll kind of lead me to believe that maybe I got to look into something else. Oh, did the... that's in there as far as it'll go. I think this is firing up. Okay. Worst case scenario, we just log into it once we find the IP. I don't even know if JPP is still here, you know. Oh yeah, no, he's got to go, he says. Okay. But yes, let's see here. I don't remember what I called that printer. What did he want me to call that? I don't even remember now. JC Prince, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Let's load this over here and see if we can find this stinking thing. Refuge. That's what it is, Refuge. Oh, not refuge.com. It's refuge.local, stupid Dan. Pretty sure World Wide Web doesn't work with that part, so we'll just go back to refuge.local. See if it'll load. It won't load. Okay. You now have 39 subs, 20 or subs, 29. Yeah, JP or JC Prince, man, it happens, brother. They go up and down all the time. I have that issue quite often. My channel will go up a bunch and then it'll lose a bunch. It's almost like bots come in and like join your channel and then the bots all run away. And when we post it out on social media and stuff, that's one of the big things that happens is bots will come along. Let me move this over here. I don't need this blasting away on but yeah, it'll come back, man. You just got to post some content, keep putting it out there, tell your friends at school, tell family members, tell everybody you know that's like legit channel or like legit subscribers. It's just a pain in the ass of having to grow it, that's all. Right now though, let's see if we can find, should just print teaching text. I think he's got, I'm looking for one that's not for the Pro though. I need one that doesn't use the 4040 extrusion, but uses the 2040. All right, let me see if I can find this thing real quick. Maybe it's, huh. This here Raspberry Pi doesn't seem to want to come to life. There be the problem. The Raspberry Pi doesn't want to come to life. Let's see. I got another one over here I saw, but I don't remember which one this one is. This one's not the 3B Plus. This is just a Raspberry Pi 3. What in the hell would have happened? Let's see something here. Nice part about Raspberry Pis, for the most part, they're pretty much the same thing. Except for Wi-Fi, which is fine because I have a network cable plugged into it at the moment. Unless that SD card's dead. Could very well be the bad SD card. Which would mean I'd have to get a new SD card and reflash the image, which means everything that I had on here in the config file would be dead. Which would mean that I would have to redo the stinking configs for this, because I guarantee you I don't have it. That'll be fun. I'll have to kind of go back through the process again. Dang it. Typical. No love. No love. Everything just falling apart. There he is. So JPP, I think that Pi might have, or the SD card for my Pi might have taken a crap. I got some SDs in the house. I just got to go grab one, but not right at the moment. We'll have to save that for another stream. It's on the count. It's on the bench, so it's back in my peripheral, so we'll work on it. So that'll be what we do. What time you going live, man? SPC 3D Steve, good to see you, man. Hey, wait a minute. What do we got here? What kind of Pi is this one? No blue, so it's not a 4, and it has a Wi-Fi module, so this is a 3. This has a 32 gig PNY in it. Let's see what happens with this one. This one was good just a little while ago. Let's see, maybe it's a power issue. Because this one was just powering up the other day. Maybe it's a power issue more than anything. Very well could be. let's take a peek. Let's find this guy. There we go. Let's take this out. Take this out. Whoops. Let's just see what it could be. Tee hee hee. Okay. Plug this in. Hit the button. Yeah, the only thing I think is that SD's bad. Let's try the other SD card because I know that one was good. And it was a Raspberry Pi 3B Plus, so yep. It's flashing. It's flickering. Great. So JPP, well, we'll see what happens if it comes to life here. I got green lights flashing this time. So that SD card's bad. I got other SD cards in the house. I will grab one, reflash it, but looks like this SD card may have taken a crap. One way to find out, let's grab this guy here, plug it into the computer. Computer? Oh, damn it. Uh-oh. I forgot that camera was there. Green means go. Yes. Shoot. I'm looking for this cable right here. There's so much shit on my desk. I need to clean off this desk someday. Okay. There we go. Let's see if this SD card even shows up or if it freaks out or what. Yep, SD card needs to be formatted, so the SD card's bad. Go figure. Yeah, go away. All right, well, that SD card's bad. So now JPP, I have to rebuild the config files and everything that I set up for that printer over there. I don't remember any of the settings, and I don't know that I'll have to go back and look at when we worked on this thing, what, like a year ago? And try and see if I said anything in my video about the settings and whatnot, like what settings we used and things like that. But now let me do another IP scan and see what the IP address is of that thing so I can get into it. And then at least, if nothing else, that'll give me something to do for a little bit. What time you going live, JPP? I'm sure you probably just said it again and I missed it. Like, I'm back for 20 minutes. All right. Let's see here. Ender5.local. Is that really what I left that thing named? Because that was the one that was on the Ender 5, I'm assuming. So I have no Ender 5s here, so it's got to be Ender5.local. Printer gods are a cruel bunch. Machado, you ain't kidding, man. You ain't kidding. All right, well, let's take a look at something real quick here. Let's just go to Ender5.local. Yeesh, I can't even type. Let's see if I have Clipper installed on that. I do. Good. Let's go to machine. Crow's Nest firmware bin, all that fun stuff is in here still. There's a lot of things that need to be updated. Before we go crazy, let's get into here. There we go. Pi, Raspberry, because super top secret and secure. Sudo apt update. Always update, guys. Always do an update. Get this part done. It is an older one. I did get a chance to play around with a Raspberry Pi 5. I'm working on something for work. So I have a Raspberry Pi 5 and these HDMI over IP devices. We have a couple TVs in our hallways that I want to see if I can set up something. I need a digital signage software that runs on the Raspberry Pi that's free, that's pretty cool, that I can set up. And I'd like to have it where I can have like an image load, put like the calendar of events showing up on there, and then maybe do like the temperature, like a fancy quote and some, you know, stuff like that. Doesn't necessarily have to have the time and date, but if you can put the time and date up there too, why not? But I'd like to be able to have like images or videos or whatever be able to be played or cycled in. So if anybody knows of a decent one that is either free or maybe they help, they'll hook me up because I'm a school, that'd be awesome. I'm willing to play around with it, see what I can do. Let's see here, what we got. You got a EBB 42 for your minion upgrade today. No duck. It's a sign, I think. Yeah. Well, fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed that the duck is not the deciding factor of if it's good or not. You know what I mean? Like, I hope it works out for you. I did the EBB 36 on that guy, so I think you'll be all right, though. I think you'll be all right. Tickling my nose. I want to get all the package updates done first, and then I'll go in and we'll load up the Clipper install and upgrade helper and upgrade packages and whatnot, and then got to do the LSUSB and find out what the address is for that one so I can put it in here, and then we'll just have to fix this config file. Because I believe that one's got the, oh, it's got the 3 in it. So I'll have to change the printer config file to the 3, and I'll have to make sure I include the stuff for the probe. So let's take a look at something real quick here. Printer config. Let's rename this. I didn't want to open it right now, but that's okay. I'm going to rename it, and then we'll just steal the stuff out of there that we need. So let's right click, rename, and we'll type OLD and hit enter. That way it's the old file, and then we'll come up here to the config, examples, and then we're going to look for the generic Big Tree Tech, There's Octopus, SKR Mini E3 V3. Click on this. Captain, what's up, Captain Kern? How are ya? I'm just stealing a bunch of crap real quick here. Right click, copy, close that. Go back up here now, click on this, go back to config, create a new file. We'll call it printer.config or CFG. I don't know why I was typing config. I get so hooked on config. Go in here, Control V, paste it in, and then we just got to get our proper address there. So let's go back here and see. Good, that's done. Let's see if we did an LSUSB anytime recently. Actually, we can just use the Clipper install and upgrade helper. If it loads, yes, do the upgrade, buzz through everything, reload it. Hopefully it'll load. You're installing the accelerometer on your modded Ender 3 Pro right now. Nice. Nice. All right. Let's go into 4 for advanced. And then we want to go 4 to get the MCU. This is connected via USB. So 1, hit enter. And then hopefully it pulls it up. And it did. Good. So now we'll go ahead and grab this part. And we'll come over here. And we'll do a Control V to paste it in. Save and restart real quick, and then let's see if it talks to the MCU. There we go. Now it's talking to the MCU, but it doesn't see any of this because we forgot to do the include. So let's go back here. We need to tell it to include the main, what is it? Main sale.config. Yeah. So we click on here and we do an include. I'm going to put it up here. Boom. Include space main sale.cf. G, and then save and restart again. And then now it should come up and not be mad. There we go. Everything is up and alive. All right, now let's go back here to machine. And let's go back in here to old. And let's take a look at it real quick. Should load. There we go. All right, and then we got to do is come down here to the Z portion. We need to copy this guy out real quick. Copy, and then we'll come down here to the probe section and steal all of this after the fact, because I just don't want to have to type it again. And actually, we'll steal the probe part out because I think we should be okay. If nothing else, we at least know our offset and all that. Let's do this. Let's load another one. We're going to have to change that name too. But anyway, go back into machine. Go into printer config. Let's load this up, put it on this side. We'll load this one up on this side, and there we go. Now we'll scroll down here to Z. We'll go to end stop. Yep, it's, yeah, same end stop. So let's go ahead and do a control or a shift pound. Come back, enter, control V, paste that in. Now we'll scroll on down here. And in between the probe and the extruder, or the end stop and the extruder, we'll steal all this. Right click, copy. Under here, and hit enter, enter, control V, paste all that in. And then we'll double check our pin. Again, up here we do have PC2. There we go. We've got that. We've got the negative offset, or we've got our offsets in. 3 samples, everything is the same as it should be. We did forget to grab bed mesh, so let's grab this and put this in there real quick. Copy, hit enter. Whoops, enter, enter, control V, paste in the bed mesh. There we go. If you notice, a lot of the stuff, numbers wise, is pretty much the same. So rotational distance 33.5, rotational distance is 33.5. For the extruder, which I thought we changed that because it had the, yeah, I thought we changed rotational distance. Huh. Oh, you know what? I realized something. I'm a moron. I'm just copying the file from itself to itself. I think, no, it shouldn't be. Wait. Yeah, because we don't have the old info off of there. This is stealing the probe info from the Ender 5. So like a dumbass, I'm doing this wrong. Because I don't know the Ender 3 info because the SD card is corrupt. So we have to go through the Ender 3 stuff. But at least this way now we have all the end stop stuff in. So now what we can do is save and restart though, because we can at least see if we got the probe stuff right. So let's go here, go to dashboard, position, let's see here, position underscore end stop is not valid in there. So let's go back to here, go back to machine, click on config, and then let's go to position underscore end stop. What is it normally? What's end stop position normally? Let's take a look and see what I'm missing here. Oh, end stop -10. Okay. Whoops, -10. And then position min. Oh, I think we can comment that part out if I remember right. Because I think it's commented out here. So I guess I can comment that part out. There we go. And then we just need to put in a min position. That's right. Position underscore min colon space -10. That way we have the ability to go -10. Now save and restart. Click here, go to dashboard, and it should load. I was going to say, I thought that's what you were doing. Yeah, I'm just copying the same file over, but at least this way it's giving me the basics to work with, and then I'll go from there. Let me close this. Let's make this big now. There we go. All right, let's go in here to settings real quick. Let's change something real quick from printer name is Refuge, because that's what JPP wants me to name it. That's what we're naming it. There we go. Refuge it is. Now it says Refuge right here. Now we got to go down here and let's go ahead and B for back. B, oh no, wait, well, 7 now. 7, yes. Host name, REFUGE. Enter. Yes, we want to change the host name to Refuge. There we go. Now it's restarting, or it's doing it. Remember to reboot for this effect, or for this to take effect. So B for back, and then Q to quit, and then sudo reboot, and we'll let it reboot. And then JPP will tell it to home just to see what's right, what's wrong, what moves in what direction. And then once we get the directions moving the right way, then I'll have to heat it up, throw some filament in there, and check the E-steps. Or I can probably go back and look. I think the rotational distance, not E-steps. I think the rotational distance was like 4 point something. Wasn't it like 420, 433? I think it was 420 something. While we're waiting, let me do this and I'll pop up my YouTube and go back to my live streams and see if I can find it in there. YouTube, view your channel, go to lives, and then scroll down to like a year ago. Let me look here and see if I can find the Ender. Here we go, round 5, working on the Ender 3 printer, new board time in collab with JPP. So round 5, let's mute the video because you guys don't want to hear that. Let's go up and see in this video at what point do I'm looking at a wire there, going through the pins. So apparently that should be fine now. I'm looking to see if I do anything in the config on camera so I can see what the hell I did. Oh no. All right, it's probing the build plate. So the probe was working. Let's go back a little bit here. Dashboard. All right, presets. I'm preheating. Go to machine. I didn't have very many files in there, did I? Okay, now it's going to home, so we got to go back a little farther. We didn't originally have Marlin on this, did we? No, because it's, why the hell would I have been in there? Move out of range. Okay, let's go back. Okay, here we go. Bed mesh, offsets. That offset's way off. Or no, I guess it's not way off. It would be -60 and -15. And then I did a retract distance of 10, sample point 1, sample retries was 1. That's what I'm looking at in the printer config. So let's go back in here. Let's try again now. It should be back up. Nope, not yet. It's an old Raspberry Pi, so it might take a while. Oh, plus I have config on there. So I've noticed if you take the config off and try to reload the file, yeah, still taking its sweet old time. Z-Safe homing 115, 115. So we got all of that off of the other printer, but at least we have the info in there and I can see it on the screen currently. Let me back this. Where are we at now? We're at 4153. Let's go back to 40. Let's see here. Let's hit play. And what are we doing? How was I compiling Marlin for? It's weird that I was compiling Marlin in this video. Okay, there we go. That's the probe offset stuff. So at least I see that now. We got probe offset was, I can see that pretty clear. So we're going to leave that. We're going to go with that. All right, JPP, you're going live here pretty quick. So gang, I'm going to probably, like I said, I'm just going to do a quick one, but I think we're going to go for about another 25 minutes or so. Just get these little bitty tweaks and tunes done and out of the way. Try and figure out why this thing won't restart now. It's going to irk me. Still hasn't rebooted. What the heck? There we go. Yep. All right, we got green flashy light now. We had a green flashy light. There we go. Now it's rebooting. I don't know why it didn't reboot. I told it reboot. But at least I can see on the screen now the settings I need, or I needed at the time. So hopefully they'll still be, you know, the same or similar. Still gonna have to do the extruder stuff. I don't remember when I did that in the video. So I have to go back and get that. But at least I have my probe offset stuff now. Reload the page. It's gonna reboot now. Come on. Come on. Oh, because it's not ender5.local anymore, dumbass. Erg. Refuge.local. Go to the right device, Dan. It's not ender5 anymore. It's refuge. All right, go to machine. Printer config. Back to the right screen. Scroll down here. We're going to go to probe. If we look in the video, you can see -60, -15. So -60, -15. And then we did, originally, we did speed of 5, sample of 4. So let's do this. Move this. Actually, we need to put that one over the top of this one. There we go. Okay. So we did a sample of 4. Results, we did average. So let's do average. Average. Sample retract distance was 10. So we'll take it back to 10. Sample tolerance, we did a 0.1. We'll do 0.1 because it's a Creality bed. Sample retries, we'll leave it at 3. All will be right when the world, if your Z offset will just feckin' stay put. I said feckin' because that's what you put in there, so I still have my F-bomb. I have not utilized my F-bomb yet. All right, and then XY position is 115, 115, so... And we'll delete out the old settings because we got 115, 115 in there. And then at a speed of, let's see here, 115, 115, speed 50, Z hop 10. So I guess we can add more to it, huh? Let's do speed 50, Z underscore hop 10, and Z underscore hop underscore speed is 5. I went that low, really? You're working on an ender, it will happen. Yeah. I'm also installing Clipper, so makes it even more fun, you know? So let's go ahead and scroll up and then pause again. And then let's go look at our bed mesh. So let's go back to here. All right, and then bed mesh. We have a speed of 120. So enter speed 120. Horizontal move horizontal underscore move underscore Z is 5. Bed mesh is 1010. And we've got 190, it looks like, and 225. There we go. And then let's hit play again. Let's see if I get the extruder in there somewhere during this. Watching my own video. That's kind of funny. Or watching me watch myself. Did I change those though? Let's see. Oh, I did. 20. And what did I make this one? 20 and what do I say? Okay, so let's change those to 20 and 30. Okay. So we did 20, 30, and saved it. 20. Whoa, didn't want to do that. 20, 30, and then we do a height map. So let's just see what happens here. We're calibrating. Let's see what it does. I should save it and just send it now too, like I did in the video. You know? Gotta home it first, Dan, and then calibrate. Oh no, calibrate default. Sorry, I needed it to finish saving. That's what it was. I just realized I'm looking at my video here and, you know, Sparks on tap. What's going on, man? Hopefully all's well. JPP is going to be going live, so just push print. He should be going live here, I guess, in a couple minutes. We're going to just kind of play around for a few, and then we're probably going to jump over there. So, yeah. Kegel, you were hiding in here. Good to see you. I'm waiting to see what happened in my video to see if I had to make changes. I guess I could just click on the video, click on the gear, and speed myself up a little bit, huh? There we go. Let's speed myself up and see what I did. Wow, that bed probe's going so much faster. I'm glad you're here, man. Okay. What was my final outcome? Move was out of range. Okay. Because it went to 250. So what did I change it to? What did I do? We went back down. We changed the 190. No, what did we do? Where did we go? All right. So we were looking at that. We went back and forth. It was 60. Oh, we made those positive numbers, huh? Because the probe is in front. No, we made those negatives. We came back here and made it 130. Okay. And then that one we made 200. So 130 and 200. But where did we just make those changes at? Damn it. Was that our mesh max? Let's see. I think it was in our mesh max. Yeah, mesh max. I can't even talk, guys. Okay. So we made it 130 and 200. 130 and 200. Because we put those back in. $130 and yeah, because we were at 220, so we went 200. Okay. And then we did another heat up, home, and calibrate. Let's move this off to the side here because that's all we need to see right now. But yeah, Kegel, we're just playing around, or guys, we're just playing around with the Ender 3 right now for JPP. We bump up the probe speed to from 5, or do we leave it at 5? I think we left it at 5. All right, Z-hop 5. Horizontal move was 5, and then probe count was 5 and 5. There we go. All right, did we move our probe speed? I think maybe. Yeah, we made our probe speed 25, and our retract sample distance was 5. So retract sample distance, we changed that to 5 and made our speed 25. So 5. And then we made our speed 20, or wait a minute. There we go. Z-hop speed was 25. Yeah. No, that's for safe homing. Oh, horizontal move speed, I believe. Let me bump back here just a little bit in my little settings here. Nope. Probe speed we set to 5. Okay. Probe speed. See how do we not have probe speed anymore? Probe samples. We don't have probe speed in there. Okay. Well, let's just do a quick save, and I think that was probably close to the end of doing that. Looks like it, because I don't see anything more when I'm looking through here where I jump back to it. Okay. Well, let's make this thing bigger. Save and restart. Plus I give myself some watch time by keeping that video playing in the background. Yep. All right. Let's go to height map. Height map. Why are you not? There we go. Home. Okay. Looks like we're moving in the right directions. It went up. It went over. Oh. No probe. Or, did we go sensorless? Is that what we ended up doing? Or do I have my end stop triggered? No, we got the end stop there. And then we went sensorless on Y. That's right. So Y is sensorless. And maybe we did go sensorless on all of them. So we'll have to... Let me see. Do I have the jumpers on here? No. Yes, I do. So for X and Y, we went sensorless. So at some point we went sensorless. And I need to check, because I'll bet you I didn't tell it that they were sensorless homing. So we'll have to do that. But JPP is going live, or is live. So we'll play with that later. That'll be, that's going to be what we're going to do. We're going to rebuild this again. And I'm going to get the enclosure, I'm going to find enclosure files and stuff. So that'll be what will be coming up, is we'll get the Ender 3 back here, back up and running. I know JPP wanted to do the dual Z on it. So maybe at some point we'll get a dual Z kit. If anybody's got an Ender 3 dual Z kit laying around, you want to get it to me for this, hit me up, let me know, send me a message. I will get you where to ship it to. And then we can put the dual Z on that thing, because he would like to do the dual Z kit. I think I was looking on Amazon, they're like 30 bucks, 20, 25 bucks, 30 bucks, something like that. So I think I actually have the kit in my Amazon wish list, in my Maker My Nexus wish list, which you can find in the links down below. Go to my Linktree. I believe it's in there. Hell, I think I even have a link to it in there. So if somebody wants to get that for JPP's like build here, this is going to be going to a he's got a woman that works with kiddos at like a youth, not youth shelter, but like a kid, like a club for kids, place for them to go and kind of like learn and do stuff. Not school, but you know, like one of them after school programs, like a boys and girls club or something like that. I guess she's kind of a head of one of those. So yeah, if you guys would like to help with that, I do believe if you go to my wish list, I believe I have the Creality dual Z for the Ender in there. If you want to be so kind, greatly appreciated either way. But yeah, guys, let me see here. youtube.com/@just4print. Oh, it didn't work. Hold on. youtube.com/justpushprint. Gotta put the ant in there. Ant just for friend. There we go. You guys have a good night, though. Thanks for coming and hanging out. We did stream for about 50 whole minutes, but there really wasn't a plan. I just was coming out here to mess around, and JPP was going live, so we're going to go hang out with him. I got the hiccups now. So perfect timing to end this because you guys don't have to listen to me hiccup. Ugh. But yeah, you guys, usual stay out, trouble, stay out, jail, happy 3D printing and all those things. And remember, an old printer is better than no printer. Talk to you guys all later.